Welcome back to Skigill, the roguelike where the map is also your skill tree. Today I want to play one more run on the little rogue here because I feel like there's a build that I want to try out with him, specifically like spamming out some shurikens and like the throwing cards if I can get that going. I did record a little, or I was trying to record a little off screen, but the run with the dookie, so I was like, no, let's try to get a good run here. Because I figured something out. I'm just going to level that up for now because I'm pretty sure it gets better attack speed and stuff, and that's what we want. And then I think I might kick it. Bottom down here has another chest, and there's some attack speed, which is like, I'm pretty sure the blue sword is attack speed. I figured out, and I'll kind of run over here and show you. There's an ability all the way over here, and we were debating this in the comments the other day about these abilities, where if they show, where is it? This map is huge sometimes. I'm like trying to find, there it is. This right here. If it shows like this, where it goes into something, it genuinely takes all of that stat away. So it takes all your dexterity away, and it puts it into all physical and magical damage, and you lose all the dex. We were discussing that the other day in the comments. Somebody was commenting, and I was like, I don't know. I think maybe how it works is it just gives you some magical and physical damage, maybe like kind of equal to what your dex was, but you still keep your dex, or else it would ruin the abilities that you were scaling off that dex. Okay, screw you, pal. But as I was just checking it out, you scale enough off dex, that's fine. I was like, oh, no, not how it works. When you buy that ability, you full on lose all of your dex, and it splits it evenly between magical damage and physical damage. Now, a lot of the abilities have like split scaling, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but with the kit that I had going on, it was really bad, and it caused me to die. And I was like, okay, get me out of here. So I kind of like scrapped that one because I was just like, okay, now I know. It was just not good. Because I had a run going on that I really liked, and I was trying stuff that I wanted to try. I actually had this ability leveled up that I really wanted to get leveled up, which we had to try to find it again here if we can. Which I did not find it there, and there's no rerolls in this game, unfortunately. Yeah, you're mostly magic. Let's get you though. I mean, I'm kind of fine with it. I kind of want to just spam some stuff with the attack speed is what I'm trying to do. So get our attack speed up like crazy, get as many chests as we can. I want to get the throwing cards like shurikens if I can, and we'll try to do 2 runs if possible, because I usually try to make these videos around half an hour, and each run, if you can survive the whole run, is 15 minutes. So we'll see about that. Semester movement speed could be fine there too, but I feel like we could go towards that chest. I think I'm going to head back this way though. There's that down there, which I don't really know what that does, to be honest with you. But there's this down here, which I think is a reroll. So honestly, I wouldn't mind just grabbing that, because so much of this game could be so much better with a built-in like reroll or something. I haven't seen any of that node on the meta progression skill tree. That's something I want in meta progression. I want to be able to get rerolls way more often, because it's so hard to focus down builds in this game because you don't have rerolls. So you're just sitting there trying to get what you want, but it doesn't pop up, and you get like 5 choices, right? But there's already a good amount of abilities in this game, and that's kind of something that I was talking about a second on the last reporting, where I was like, this skill tree, the meta progression one, is already so big, and that's with 3 characters on it. There's going to be, I think, 3 more characters, maybe 4, I think it's 3, in the full release. And I'm like, so many more abilities, I'm guessing, all the extra nodes in between them. I'm like, how big is the skill tree going to be when that full release comes? You know what I mean? Like, that, it's got to be crazy big. So I'm kind of excited to see that. But just with how big this one is, I'm like, I don't know what other changes they're going to make, but I would definitely love to see different, some kind of a reroll system, because something I was talking about was like, sometimes in this game, and the only thing I don't like about it is that it feels like one of those games where sometimes you don't have a choice but to kind of like get hit and die, because you get swarmed really hard towards the end of these stages. And I'm still just playing on like the regular difficulties to kind of like have fun, try out the game, and find cool runs, build combinations and stuff. But you get to these points where you're just getting swarmed, and it's like, where do you want me to go? Because all your area is cut off, and if you didn't build in a good enough way with the things that you had to get lucky enough to get to begin with, what do I want to focus here is the question. I do like these stars. I do want to get, oh right, I think I had the roll there. See, I don't even think about having the reroll when I do have it, because I just don't usually have one. So you need to actually keep that in mind. But it just feels like you get swarmed a lot towards the end of runs, and you almost just can't do anything about it, except for almost like hope. And when you can't cut through and you do die, a lot of times it feels like, well, I don't have a dodge roll, which you do a lot in Survivor type games, but you don't in this one. So I couldn't do any kind of skillful dodging. It just had to be like, you know, kind of running in circles looking for an opening like that and then trying to get out, which is fine. But sometimes you can't find that opening and you can't make that opening. And when that becomes a situation, that really sucks. Because then you're just sitting there kind of like looking at the screen like, well, what did you want me to do? Because I had nowhere to go. And with the stuff you did give me, I couldn't make it run strong enough that I could have gotten out of there and lived. And you just kind of feel a little demoralized off that. Looking where I want to go here, by the way. I think maybe we want to come back around towards where we started a little more. Maybe go towards this chest over here. So we do have this branching down. So let's, yeah, there's 2 chests over here. Let's kind of start playing over here a little bit. I think would be a good idea. So that feels a little unfortunate when that happens. And then that's kind of why I was talking about rerolls, because it's like, see right there, I was able to dodge enough and have enough damage that I was barely able to scrape through those guys and get out. But you can't always do that. It feels really hard to narrow down a build sometimes when you don't have rerolls. And there's like no base rerolls. And maybe I can get them rarely off a random node like that where I find it on the map and I grab it. And maybe that's just something, you know, you kind of learn as you go exactly what to be building. See, this is a reroll here, I'm pretty sure. So let's see, do I want to reroll? I kind of do. Like, I want to level these abilities up, don't get me wrong, but I want throwing cards or shurikens. I get neither of, so I'm kind of like, I'll just keep doing the gun here. Because the gun is pretty good. The little grappling gun that he has that starts. If I can, oh, look, it's actually shooting. I thought it was shooting fast enough that it shot like 2 at once. Maybe I was seeing things. I'm not quite sure. It's definitely shooting quite fast, though. Is its range getting big? I feel like its range got bigger. Unless I'm crazy. I don't know. But it seems like it's doing pretty good. I think it pierces is the good thing, and it like hits on the way out and on the way back. So like if it does all that, I feel like it's pretty sick. But we might need to start investing just into the abilities we have here. But there's the cards. The cards are good when you get them leveled up. So that's what I'm going to look for. I might spend a roll on that every time. Seems like maybe I get 1 roll per chest I find, which is a pretty good deal, in my opinionation. Let's head towards this other chest, because I feel like that's what we need to be focusing on right now. And getting all the decks that we can, which I'm just calling the green decks now. I was kind of calling it like range damage, but I think dexterity is a good thing to call it. It seems like the thing that makes the most sense. So I'm going to try to universalize my language when it comes to the stats, if I can, and try to call things like that to be just more simple. When they don't have words on them, you just make up your own words that you want to call them. Is that dexterity? Sure, that's what it is now. So here we go. I'm getting as many levels in the cards as I want, or as I can, because I want to be able to just spam them. And I'm not picking up this dumb ability on the left, because I don't want to turn all my decks into physical damage and magic damage. I just want to get as much dex as I can. And just as many chests as I can, so we can just spam abilities. And what I've started to realize is I don't think abilities evolve in this game, which is another thing that you see a lot in roguelikes that Survivor type games like this, Vampire Survivor types. I don't know if they call them like Survivor likes. I call them bullet heavens, obviously. You hear me say that I review these. But what was I trying to say there? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to say. One of my favorite things is usually you'll get these things where like items can combine with each other, abilities can combine with each other, or you level up an ability enough that it evolves and like turns into a better version, stuff like that. I like that stuff. Could level up that ability. I don't think it's bad, but yeah, if I can just keep leveling this, that's what I want to do. I want to spam these things. Look how fast they're shooting now. It was crazy. We can also go up there and grab that. There's more chests up here too. A little bit of dodge chance. Let's go back this way and head towards this other chest. Because I feel like I said, we really just want to keep leveling abilities as much as we can. And I really like that stuff. Like if you have shurikens and playing cards and you're like, ooh, maybe those items evolve together and like get them both to rank 3 and then they can combine and like go crazy and evolve into like throwing card shurikens. I don't know. You can make up something more creative than that. But you know what I mean. Like they combine with each other and they go to like a cool evolved version or something. Or they even just get strong enough on their own. They level up that single ability on their own and it becomes evolved. Stuff like that. I like to see that because it adds this layer of exploration to another degree where you keep playing and every run might be about a different like item or weapon, however you want to call it in specific, to see how it evolves. So you try to get it leveled up enough that you can see its evolution. That's what I really like from these kinds of games. So that's something that this game is kind of lacking, in my opinion. Yeah, I love this thing. I feel like it's doing pretty well for us, especially with how much dex we have. Do I want to go up this way? There's another chest there, and ooh, yeah, I want this. I think this is XP turns into attack speed is what I think that is. So I'd really like to get that on. That'd be sick. Even though we have a little poison damage here, and that's not like crazy for us, but it's still fine. I mean, we're not doing any poison damage, but getting one poison node just kind of as we're going through is not going to be the end of the world for us. So yeah, I don't know if that's a feature that's in the game. I don't think it is, because I got an ability like rank 4, I think it was earlier, and it seems like maybe that's either where they max out or they just don't really have an evolution at that point, and it kind of seems like maybe they should, but they don't. I need to be careful here. This is where you start getting really swarmed. It's like 5-ish, 6-minute mark, I guess, and then it gets a little tough, but not impossible. Kind of build up here, go towards this chest, and get some dodge chance, which is what the little like 13 symbol is, I'm pretty sure. Yikes, okay, made it through. So a bunch of XP back here, so I'm gonna try to pick all this up and circle around and see if we can get a couple of these chests going, because there's a few here that I would like to get if I can cut through the noise here and grab this node. I'm kind of just bobbing back and forth, truly, to try to help me get around these guys. So, yeah, I don't know. There's a few things I'd like to see out of this game. Oh, that's what I wanted, was the shurikens as well. These guys scale exclusively off the decks, and they do pretty darn good. I think they have some, whatchamacallit, some pierce, perhaps, and it just always feels really nice to get these. So I wanted to use these and the throwing cards together. But, I'm glad to just get them. Maybe we won't do this character for a second time. Okay, here's a dex goes into what I think is maybe just like more damage or something? I'm not sure. We didn't lose our dex there. I don't feel any weaker. In fact, I think I feel a little stronger. But I don't know exactly what it does. It's not completely noted, because like, what is that little symbol that was under the dex there? You can look at it right now. It's like sword in the stone. What, did I just turn my stuff into Excalibur? I don't know. I'm not sure. But that's fine. It's fine not to know. Like I said in one video, I was like, I'm excited to see other people play this game and maybe have them figure it out. Like, let me go on the Skigill wiki and see exactly what these nodes are. I think that'd be pretty sick. I could level this. I think it's doing good for us. But I'm like, I could level one of our other abilities too. That would be fine. Let's just level the stars. Yeah, we only get one reroll per chest. But that is what that node does. It gives you a reroll per chest. And I like that. Let's say, please just give me that attack speed right there. Is there any more attack speed I can get? I don't really want these poison nodes. More dex nodes up here though. So maybe I should just kind of follow those, because there's another chest up there. Like I said, we're just kind of trying to chest farm right now. Let's try to do a big loop. Come around. There's, what, 4 minutes left? Yeah. Oh, I thought I could sneak through there. And see if we can weasel back up there. We'll pick up little dex nodes like this along the way, I feel like, because why not? And we'll try to get back up there. Maybe I can cut through this wave. I actually kind of did there for a second. I just don't have the most magnet, like, suction to grab all that XP, so gotta kind of leave some of it on the floor. But I'm just gonna try to swoop back in, grab most of this XP. If I take a hit there, I'm kind of fine with it. And then we'll get back up here and try to keep getting this dex and see if that's enough to get all the way to this chest. Right now, it is good. I thought I picked up a bunch of XP there, so, but you never know for sure. I did try the Marlin too, by the way, which I would show you. I could level up the grappling gun again. I think that's a good choice. So let's just do it. Just seeing if I had a better choice, if I could find the cards, their shuriken there. I would rather have done that, because I think they're going a little harder with it. I'd like to see that too at the end of a run. I would like to be able to check, like, which of my weapons, how much damage do they do, you know? What did the most damage, what got the most kills? Because right now, that's not something you see at the end of a run. And that's something that I think would feel really sick to see. What is this? This is like Rainbow Skull Lollipop that we were calling it the other day. That goes in XP or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. It looks like it's like all the damage types or something. Like poison, fire, electricity, ice/water, whatever the heck it is. I don't know. You're gonna hear that a lot when I play this game. It's just, I'm not sure. I don't know. That's okay. It's okay not to know in life sometimes. I think that's the fun of life, is not knowing. If you knew everything, you couldn't figure something out. And there's excitement in figuring stuff out. Like a couple days ago, played a puzzle game on the channel. If you didn't see that one, I suggest you go check it out. It was a fun time. It's a really cool puzzle game that I was checking out, where you like use light with this flashlight to change kind of like the perspective on objects and stuff. And make objects tangible or not when you like light them up, and then you could use like the black light version, like the shadowy part of your flashlight, to make them intangible again, and kind of like go through other objects and whatnot. It was a very cool thing to try out. Kind of just looking at these dodge chances here. Maybe that's what I want to upgrade. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea, but I could also go towards this chest. I don't really think I need the electric damage. But we also got that skull thing before that maybe worked off of my damage built into these guys, the elemental damage. So I'm like, maybe that is the fine thing to do. Maybe more electric damage will be more like ice damage on the little ball that we throw out that's getting us the slow on these guys. I'm not sure. Something is stunning. I don't know what stuns in our kit, but whatever it is, it's doing a pretty darn good job. Let's see if we can level something else up here again. The stars. Oh, the stars is what's stunning, I'm pretty sure. Let's... I can show you this Marlin if you want to see it. So you'll see they kind of like... There's a puddle right here, and then watch it. It's going to like shoot the Marlin out. And then, see it right there? The Marlins are like flying through the screen. You can kind of see them every now and again. It's a pretty cool little ability, and I was trying to get that one the other day at the end of our... When I played this rogue character, I was like, there's like a freaking fishing pole ability. Like, I want to see what it does, but I couldn't find it, again, because I didn't have any rerolls. And then I got to try it here. I thought that was pretty sick. Yeah, I might go back and do a run on the wizard at the end of this one, because I feel like I didn't explore as much, since I didn't have as much of a skill tree able to unlock when I played him the first time around, because I didn't have as much like meta progression points as I have now. So maybe we should do one more run with him, reset the schedule a little bit, and do a run with that guy. Yes, shurikens. Oh, but look, playing cards, see there at 3? So it goes all the way to like a diamond there now. I don't know. I don't know how like particularly strong I'm getting them. It's really just tough to say, truly. But you can see how much they're throwing, like how fast they're throwing, and that's what I'm seeing. It's like, I'm pretty sure the attack speed goes crazy on them. The damage keeps like multiplying. It's like 41 times 5 or whatever that it was there. It says stuff like that usually. And there we go. Finish that one up. That's what I wanted. I knew that this could be a very strong combo. That's what I wanted to check out. It definitely was. But it's like, I don't think it shows me... Yeah, it doesn't say like how much damage this did through the run. Like, I would love to be able to hover over that and check. Also, I also can't put it down. But that's a pretty good skill tree there. We went kind of crazy on it. So let's go back. Let's go in here. Probably reset it so that we can go kind of crazy bones on it. And... It's like, what are you? This looks like a meteor or something. That's more so towards the side of like the sailor guy. But there's like different stuff up here. I'm like, what is this? Like a planet or something? And this looks like a black hole? Like, that sounds cool as heck. So I'm like, let's unlock some stuff like that. Maybe a little electric arc thing up here. I don't know if we want to do like particularly an electric run. But probably just spam a bunch of magic damage while we're at it. And also I like getting these because this is like straight up just helps you with your XP at the beginning, so we can level up really quick. And the faster we can level up at the beginning, the faster we can just go and get a bunch of chests and get a bunch of abilities and a bunch of nodes and stuff. So it's probably a smart thing to do. Might have some electric going on, so I'm fine grabbing all that. There's probably some more abilities I could grab, but actually there's not really that many more, truthfully. But that's fine. There we go. Got everything invested there. And you can see it like fills out here too on the main menu, which is actually really cool. My favorite things about it. So back to our boy here. And go ahead and see if we can get a nice run on him. Take a little sippers of water if you don't mind. Hit him with his zappies. Yeah, turn him to toast. Let's just go ahead and start heading up. Why not? I want to definitely get those planet ones, like that big planet, like the moon, like a black hole. Like that looks sick. So that's kind of what I would like to find. But again, we don't have a reroll, so is that going to be easy to find? It's all luck, baby. So, yep, there we go. There's the planet. I mean, it looks like a planet to me. Maybe it's like the Death Star. So it does scale mostly off magic. It actually scaled a little bit off... Oh my god. Wait, look at it. What the heck? It scaled some off of magnet. So if I can get some magnet upgrades, it'll do better? Okay, I don't think this is something maybe I want to necessarily, like, level up, but it is cool looking. Maybe I do want to level up. I mean, it's right there. What do you scale off of magic as well? I mean... Let's see if leveling it makes it particularly better when there's big hordes coming, I feel like it's going to do its job pretty darn well. But for now, I feel like it's just kind of like... See, it's not even killing right there. But it's like stunning them. You know, it's like knocking them and giving them the stars or whatever, which is nice. But it's not going super crazy now with it. I'm just going to try to get towards all these chests. Maybe get some more electric going on instead this run, because we did get another electric ability there. But I want to get that black hole, that's what I want to get. Maybe that scales out stars or something. Looks like one of those that maybe with also kind of stun or whatnot. Maybe it also scales off like AoE, or maybe the magnets as well. Maybe they both kind of scale off magnets because they, you know, are like gravity and sucking and stuff. But this is funny that we just got our own little tiny planet. I like it. Can you give me enough money so I can... Yeah. Give me the black hole so I can just see what that does and know if I want to invest in it. Or I can just keep leveling up my electricity. I don't know if this gives it more arcing, like more bounces. Kind of looks like it does right there. But even if it just shoots it faster, that's fine with me. Let's, do we want to go that way? I don't think particularly. I think maybe we want to keep going up, because there's a chest there. Just more magic damage is obviously great. That's magic damage will get shredded if we do that, so we don't want to do that. Maybe we do want to go over there and grab that. We had that on a different run. I'm thinking for now, we just go towards this chest. Go towards this chest. We find abilities, we find abilities. We need more items, more weapons, as we're calling them, I guess. That's what we actually need to find. Our base XP is good, though, from getting it on the skill tree there. That's why I try to invest in those, because we needed to just be able to get XP, especially if we're going to be a little weaker here at the beginning of this run. Oh, look at that. It's like a big XP comet thing? Maybe that means, like, XP that flies to me, like, hits enemies or something? Because sometimes XP, when you see it kind of like swirls around you, what if it like did damage while it was swirling around you or something? That could be kind of cool. I don't know. That's just my guess of what it might do. And again, I have literally no clue. But that's the fun of it. Give me this. Okay, I need an actual good ability that's going to shoot a little faster. We did get this new one here, which has some dex scaling. Mostly scales off electricity. So what the heck is happening there? Oh my god, it's like a little trip line thing. Okay. Maybe I should go find some electricity. Where is the electricity? I think I can pause and find that, right? There's electricity here, to our left. So we want to branch off towards our left. And honestly, we can probably grab this too. Would not be bad along the way. Grab that along the way and then kind of keep building over towards the left and get some electricity going. Without trying not to die is a thing too, though. My little rope is just floating around there. Oh god. See, here's where we're gonna start getting swarmed. Oh, look at it go, look at it go. Yeah, walk into the rope, walk into the rope. Okay. Kinda silly, but it's I mean, it's doing something. And something is better than nothing. That's just an old proverb for you. From the book of me. Book of Roger. Otherwise known as green eggs and ham. Okay, if we get magnet levels up here, then it actually does give more damage to our planet. So, sure. We could also go down and grab another chest there, and then keep pushing left. And honestly, that's probably a good idea, because I need another ability that, like, shoots fast and can help us add clear so we can actually get to the left. Like, I want to level up the electricity, but there's no point in leveling it up if I can't stay alive. Like, there's no point working towards that side of the map. Okay? But you're gonna die. If I can't stay alive long enough. So let's try to make that a reality. Maybe I just keep leveling up my electric shock basic ability and see if I can get it like disgustingly strong. Maybe you could actually write off one ability pretty hard if you actually just kept leveling it, and I've never really gone too hard into that. But that's kind of what I did in the last run, to be fair. There's the black hole. I really want to try that. Lightning strike would be good too, because we're going to build our lightning damage. This does work off that. Let's go. Oh, look at it. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's kind of sick. Well, sure, there's some magnet upgrades here. Let's grab those as we walk towards the left side of the map and go towards that electric damage. That'll help us with our XP pickup range, too, especially since we want to keep distance from the enemies. And then when those black holes spawn, I can kind of walk towards them. They suck in all the enemies, and I can beat their butt cheeks. Oh, and I can shoot the rope on them while they're stuck in the black hole. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, that's kind of like a little combo right there. They get sucked in up there. I buy this. I want to buy this one next. But I need to get, there we go, some cash on it. And I wonder if the black hole gets bigger off that, or it just does more damage, or if it has more like suck power. Suck power is how I gauge a lot of the things in my life. Like, do you have good suck power? Nah, then are you really worth anything? I should probably get this upgrade up here too really quick while we're here. I don't know exactly what it does. Let's see if it changes our stats at all. It did not change our stats at all. I was able to dodge that. Nice. Let's just build up from here. Oh, Rainbow Lollipop. We can get this upgrade again, too. I think that might have been my first recording when I was talking about that. When I see that little skull thing, I think it's like a little like, Rainbow Lollipop. I'm just trying to get toward... Oh, there's the electric damage, actually. That's what I saw earlier. I thought that was bars to the left and up. But no, I guess it's right here. So we can get Rainbow Lollipop afterwards. Focus on this for now. If I could actually get onto it, this is the problem where now I'm gonna have to do a big loop, I think, to actually come back down and hit that node. So y'all gonna follow me up here so I can hit this node. And then we can hopefully come back down and get that node. And then we get the other electricity node. And then get enough XP that we can go ahead and grab this chest. And that's when I'm really gonna need to either level electric fingers again or get another electric ability. I think I'd like to get another electric ability that's maybe like the lightning strike or something, but I don't see one. So honestly, I'm just gonna keep jamming in electric fingers, get it to rank 2. I'm hoping that's enough AoE that we can really start going crazy on it, and hopefully maybe get the black holes better too. Oh, that's sucky. I didn't think that was gonna touch me. Well, let's do Rainbow Lollipop and just see how it feels. And then was there more electric? See, there is... Yeah, there is more electric up there. So maybe we head towards that. There's another chest right there, but there's more electricity right here, too. Am I going to grab this one before I leave? Yeah, might as well. Keep the tickle fingers going crazy with it. And then head up towards the top. And yeah, there's the electricity right over here. So we'll grab the regular magic damage and then just keep pushing left. And there's a chest here, too. So we'll try to get the chest. And then push up and keep getting the electric stuff upgraded there and see if we can go kind of crazy with that, because I need another electric ability is the problem. I should have unlocked those electric fences that we had in the first episode, because those were actually really good. Yeah, I saw that coming. I didn't want to get hit again, but I was like, we gotta commit to a little something here, I think. So you can shock them up, hit them with the planet and the ropes while they're stuck in the black hole, and it seems pretty sick. Hello, don't touch me, thank you. Oh, what? In what galaxy did that touch me? Not this galaxy, I'm telling you that much. Okay, you're literally touching my robes and acting like it's me. Let me give you a little newsflash, pal. Not the same thing. You can't just say that it is. I'm trying to get around here so I can get what I want, but might as well level up something like that, I guess. Honestly, I'll take the movement speed too. That could be a big help. Don't want that though. There we go. Here's where I need to go crazy on this. There we go. Something just went nuts and like smacked all those guys. So you don't scale anything off magic. This is where I need to reroll. I don't think the bombs are that good. We had them in like the first episode or something. They were just not that good. I mean, if you're spawning more black holes, sure. Maybe it's kind of the sauce. But I don't really know if you are, so I guess we'll just have to see. Kill those guys and walk up. Now I had someone comment, they were like, why is everything the same color? And I was like, that's just the style of the game, my dude. That's just what they chose to do, is have it all like black and white. Stuff like that is funny. People are like, ugly. And I'm like, not that they said ugly, but they're just like, why is it all the same color? It's like, that's just what they chose for it to look like. But I mean, I get it. Some people just don't like that kind of stuff, like the more monochrome, I guess you kind of call it, style of it. I like the style of this game. I think it's pretty unique. It's like double our electric damage. That would be really sick, because that might take me to the next level that I really need, like, go crazy. And another electric ability here. Okay, I feel like my tickle fingers are going nuts now. Kind of zapping everything in front of me, though, and I need to kind of zap stuff behind me. I want to get that chest, too, but I'm like, well, we doubled our electric damage, so we might as well really go crazy with it. Oh, yeah, look how much it's spreading. That's good. Can we, clear enough out here that I can get this? Nope. I thought I was going to be able to cut a hole there, but it did not. Well, I want more electric damage, but I don't necessarily want it to be this thing, but at the same time... No, don't touch me. Just leave me alone and all that. Respectfully, disrespectfully, get off of me. I guess if I'm just chucking a bunch of these big dudes, big ropes, big electric ropes, lightning ropes, whatever the heck they are. It seems good to me. I'm trying to, okay, whatever. I'll just screw myself. There's like nowhere to go, brother. I don't know what you want me to do. Because I got to get back in there and get these nodes, but there's nowhere to, yeah, there we go. Crap. To go to get these nodes, but also dodge. Yeah, okay. Barely able to get out of there. Come back down and get some of this farm. Can I get, nope, whatever, we don't need that node. That node's for suckers and stinkers. And, I haven't proven in a court of law that I'm neither of those. It was Roger versus the state of Maryland. They were trying to prove that I was a sucker and a stinker, and I was like, no, I think not. And also, you guys suck. And who chooses to live in Maryland? And what do you got? Baltimore? Wow. Congrats. I mean, pick your battles, pal. But I think you could do better than Baltimore. If you live in Baltimore, I mean, you know, it's respect. It's for the bit. But I've never been. I'm sure it's a nice city. You got a lot of bolts. Maybe some amours as well. Amore, that means love. Natalia, I don't know. I don't really want to level up Planet anymore. This would be nice, though. We've had this in the past. I would like to level up the electric fingers, too. The tickle fingers. But right now, let's just do that. I think another ability is very solid for us. And that was a lot of XP we got to spend there. I'm trying to get towards this other chest here. I don't think I really need dexterity, necessarily. But I wouldn't be exactly mad at it. Did I get all that XP? I got most of it. I just need chests, really. I mean, if I can level up that little rod that I got again, I think it'd be pretty sick. But more than that, I need to level up the tickle fingers, I think, even more. Like, the more I can level that up, I feel like that's probably our best chance at having any kind of chance to survive for 3 more minutes. Some movement speed wouldn't be bad either. I think, is this XP actually hitting them? Remember we got that ability earlier? Did I pick that ability up? I think I picked that ability up. Don't know if it is. That's obviously something I can't particularly look at. Okay. Seriously? What are you talking about, bro? Give. What do we got? Anything electric, please? Huh. Looks like a meteor here. I don't really have fire, though. I feel like these are doing pretty well for us, the black holes, but not, like, extremely so. They do have some decks, but not a lot. This scale's mostly off magic, so let's go ahead and do that. Maybe it... Oh. I think it's spawning like little pools of attacking stuff. Okay, I was literally trying to dodge back up. The invincibility ran off right there. Genuinely, there's nothing you can do sometimes. These guys just kind of swarm you. And it just kind of is how it is. Because there's some other abilities I wanted there, but I couldn't really find them. Like, this character is good, but not... Like, I would say the assassin guy's probably the best, the sailor's probably the worst, and this guy's probably in between right now. But there's, obviously, like I said, there's going to be this guy who looks like maybe like a deep-sea diver or something, a big dragon, which looks really sick, and then a little dwarf guy, who I think is going to be like, I don't know, maybe like a smelter or something. So I'm excited to see what the skill tree looks like when all of them are added to the game. But I don't know. We'll see when they are added. Either way, if you guys want to see me play the game tomorrow when it comes out in full release, leave a comment and let me know. Leave a like especially, and make sure you are subscribing. So if I do make that any videos on the full release game, you can make a little series on it. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Then you will get that straight to your inbox. But besides that, check the links down in the description, and that's going to do it for me today. So as always, have a great day.